guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to do a full face of Wet n Wild. Well, I say full face, I'm going to cheat on 3 products. One of them is an eyeshadow primer, so it's not really that important. I do have a mascara. I don't have any Wet n Wild mascaras. Actually, I do have one that's a lower lash mascara that I'll be using, but I'm not going to use it on my upper lashes. And then blush. I don't have any Wet n Wild blushes. I used to, but then I just got rid of it, like the old formula or the old kind, so I haven't bought the new kind yet. So I'm just not a big blush person, so I just never buy them, but I've heard they're great.
Hi guys, I'd make this quick. This is just gonna jump like in the smack middle of my video, but I just want to let you know that this video was filmed over a month ago. So I have picked up the Wet n Wild bronzer that they came out with. I think it might be limited edition, and I also picked up an ombre blush from them. So I have picked up a couple more products from them since then, but I still want to upload this video because I liked the look of it, and I thought that the video just turned out good, and so I figured I would upload it, and then I will just talk about the newer products coming up. I'm super excited because I'm going to be filming this weekend. Finally, I have been so busy that these are all videos pre-filmed from before school started like 5 weeks ago. So I'm excited to get back into filming. I have a new studio. I reorganized the whole thing, redesigned it, so I'm excited about that. But I just want to pop in here and let you know that I have purchased a few new Wet n Wild products since then, but I still thought I would upload this video because I liked this video. So, yes, now back to the video.
Yeah, this idea sprung upon me like really fast, like literally 15 minutes ago. I was just chilling in my room and I was like, hey, I'm going to film a full face of Wet n Wild. I don't know why, but I'm actually going to go kind of fast with this because I want this to just be an everyday kind of makeup look too. Since Wet n Wild is so affordable, that's why I kind of want this to be a quicker makeup look too, because the everyday person doesn't want to spend $1,000 on makeup, I would think, and they want to get their makeup done fast. So this is going to be like an easy, this is not going to be anything crazy. This will just be like a fun, quick makeup look that you can wear to school or work. I'm going to wear it out. Probably gonna go places this afternoon and evening. So I've seen a lot of these products on my channel before. Some I don't talk about as often, some I talk about all the time. And then I have a brand new product that I got yesterday. The first product is the Wet n Wild Dewy Face Primer, of course. Is there ever a video out there where Hope does not talk about this? Probably not. I'm surprised nobody gives me grief for it in the comments. Okay, so I did pick up the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation with SPF 15. I got the shade Nude Beige. I wasn't sure. Their shades, they're so hard to tell when you're in Target. So I just kind of like, I'm normally classic ivory, like in the winter. So I was like, I'm a few shades darker than that. And this actually is still a little bit too light for me if I'm trying to match like my shoulders. But since you can't see my shoulders, it actually matches my neck pretty well. I'm going to be taking my old L'Oreal sponge. My newer one looks like this, which it's not wet yet, but the newer one is so much denser. Like the material is so much denser. This one is like falling apart, but I just love my old one so much better. So I might purchase another one to see if it's just like they're all the new ones or what, but my skin has been really bad lately. Because, okay, so I was on, you guys knew this, the Pixie Glow Tonic for a while, and then my skin kept breaking out, so I stopped using it. And once I stopped, my skin was like 20 times worse than when it was with it on. So I feel like I just need to give it more time. So my skin has been freaking out lately. I don't know what the deal is. I started using it again, and I feel like it's helping. I mean, I'm still breaking out, but I feel like even just using it for like, this is probably like the 4th day using it or something, I've already kind of felt like my skin has calmed down a little bit. I am just going to go in with just a little bit more of a second layer, so I'm literally just like pressing it in. I think this foundation is like a medium-ish coverage. It's nowhere near full. Definitely doesn't cover all of my acne on my chin, really. I mean, it does a little bit, but not a lot. So now I have this Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer. This is in the shade Light Ivory. I bought this about last winter, fall. I think this is a nice concealer if I'm trying to cover blemishes. I've noticed that when I do have blemishes, this is the one I always go for if I'm trying to cover them because I feel like it's just a little bit thicker. I don't necessarily love it for under my eyes. I prefer other ones just because I think it's a little drying, but it's okay. Season 5 of the 100 literally came out. It's probably been almost 2 weeks. It's probably been 2 weeks now. Wait, when did I take Sam to the dentist? This is how I remember things now, is by when I take my children to the ortho. I was cruising on it, watching it, and then I stopped, and I hadn't watched it for like a week and a half at least because I was just busy. But I started watching it again, And I like those shows, but I kind of like the more real shows like Criminal Minds, you know, because it's a little more realistic. Then like Stranger Things I watched and I thought it was good, but it's like I'm not into that, like, what is it, sci-fi? Like, what's that kind of, I don't know. But I do like the 100. I think it's really interesting. I think I liked like the first few seasons better. So I do have this Wet n Wild Contouring Palette Contour. I am just going to be taking this banana shade here and just kind of setting under my eyes. This product is very powdery though, I've noticed. This does a great job of brightening. I'll just take the rest after I use that same brush and I'll just kind of dust it. I always like to set my face just slightly, just so that I can get a little bit of like something on top to set it, because otherwise I notice when I put on blush and bronzer, I feel like it just sticks to my face. And I'm going to take the contouring shade. It is just so pigmented. I feel like my face is a little bit lighter than my body. So I'm going to kind of contour, but I'm also going to kind of bronze with it too. One thing I don't have is blush, and I thought about like trying to get into one of these eyeshadows for blush, and I was like, no, just use a different blush. But I do really like the Wet n Wild blushes. I feel like they've reformulated them, but the old formula I liked, and I'm assuming I like the new ones too. I'm not really picky with my blushes, and so many people have talked about those. I'm just going to take the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush, and for the 3 products that I didn't have for Wet n Wild, I tried to find like inexpensive options. So I personally, like, even on an everyday basis for school, don't even wear blush. So honestly, that wouldn't affect me, but some people really like blush. I don't think blush is a bad thing. I just am not one to be getting all dolled up with rosy cheeks all the time, because usually when I do my makeup on an everyday basis, I just like something fast. Okay, and then I have the highlighter, the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I don't use this one very often because it's very pinky, but this is a very pretty one. It is very intense and it does emphasize your pores. These were like really popular last year, like last summer I believe, was when they were like really stand out, like you gotta have them highlighters. Remember they have like a gold bar one too. I have this brow pencil, which is going to be too dark for me, so I'm a little nervous. Do you guys have any good movie recommendations? That is so random. Okay, I did watch All the Boys I've Loved Before, and it was really cute. I have to admit, it was really cute. And it's kind of cheesy, but it's also like really cute. I know so many people were talking about it and they kept quoting it, and I'm like, seriously, I gotta watch this because this is ridiculous. People keep quoting it. So the other product I'm gonna cheat on is my eyeshadow primer, because a lot of people just use concealer, so that works, but I do like to use an eyeshadow primer. I just feel like it works so much better with my eyelids. I have kind of oily eyelids. This is just a CoverGirl lid lockup one. I've been obsessed with this one lately, as you guys know. This one is, I mean, it's cheap. It's $7, $8, but it's not like, the Milani one's good too, which is like $5 or $6. It's not like Urban Decay price. But if you don't have oily eyelids, or if you don't like notice problems with your eyeshadow like disappearing, then just use concealer. I'm going to set them with my Wet n Wild Single in Brûlée, because of course can't do a Wet n Wild video without using this, because I love this one. This is my old one too. It's like the old packaging. It's not even the new packaging. I'm honestly surprised I haven't gone through this more, but I suppose I don't really do eyeshadow on an everyday basis, so that it could be part of it too. Mix those two transition shades like I did for my brows. And they are powdery, but I really like how blendable these eyeshadows are. I'm seriously going to do like so simple. Like, I don't want a lot of color. I just want something really simple. Just because I feel like I've done a lot of colorful looks on my channel lately too. I'm going to take just like that goldish shimmer and just pop it on the lid. And then I'm just going to kind of take a little brush just to kind of get it in the inner. This is actually a lip brush, if I'm being honest. Just to get in the inner corner. You know, I'm going to try and amp up this intensity. I'm going to put it on a brush and wet the brush, because I can't survive without intense eyeshadow. I am just going to want to darken up the outer part just of my crease a little bit, so I'm just going to take the deep brown right there It's really pigmented. These shadows are really pigmented. And just kind of put it in the outer. I'm going to take like the highlight shade in this palette and just highlight the brow bone. This also like helps clean up the transition shade in your crease. Just taking that same brush for transition and just making sure everything is blended. And then just going back over with my finger on the shimmer shade. Now I am actually going to spray my face just to kind of set it before with my Mario Badescu spray. Sorry, that's not Wet n Wild. Before I put on mascara. My eyelashes feel like they're longer lately. The last cheat thing is going to be this Essence mascara just because I'm not going to put the skinny mascara on my upper lashes because it just won't do much. Before I put anything on my lower lashes, I'm going to take the brow highlight like I always do. I'm going to take the skinny mascara and I'll put it on my lower lashes, but I'll also use it to help separate the upper ones. Concealer's creasing under my eyes just a little bit, but I think that's partly because I didn't get a chance to set it that well. And now I have 4 of their liquid lipsticks, and you guys, I really don't like liquid lipsticks because they dry my lips out like crazy, but I'm going to sacrifice for this video. And I'm just going to go with the pink one because I think the brown one's a little warm for this look, and this looks a little more cool toned. And pink is a little more neutral. I'm also going to take their lip liner. I love their lip liners. It's in the shade Gone Burgundy. It's a little bit darker than the actual lipstick. This liquid lipstick is in the shade Rebel Rose. It really does not go with this look. Just mixed a little bit of Give Me Mocha in there. And let me just clean up the edges. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your favorite Wet n Wild products down in the comments, not the description box. And I will link down below all of the products that I used today down in the description box, so you can purchase these if you would like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know if there's any other full face of one brand that you would like me to do. I would love to do it for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.